Hello everybody, welcome back. This is tinker77. We're back on the vanilla server over at the villager area where we last left off with a lot of troubles. And we're going to get right into this really quick here. So, the villager breeder's working great. I did have some troubles here, and I wanted to explain what I did here. There was some glass here, and the guys were, when they grew up, were going into the glass. They weren't staying in the water stream. So I put some stone bricks here. Hopefully that will keep that there. And also, if they happen to get out, I have a fence around it so that they won't go any further and they won't start wandering. So, yeah, as you can see, it's working really well. Now, I took out the section here where we had the zombie, Bruce. Remember Bruce? And I killed him at the end because he's having a lot of trouble. And I put him over here, way over here. I got another one, and I got it all set up. So, this seems to be working. Now, I'm going to do a test of this to show you that this works. It's going to work fantastic, hopefully. And this will be the first part of this process where we tried to get to last episode. So it picked up a villager. It runs all the way over here, drops down, and Bruce does see him sometimes. Sometimes it takes a little bit, but usually he'll hit him twice, and he'll be turned into a zombie villager when he dies, and then he'll be dispatched out. Of course, he's going to die because there's sunlight, but that's okay. I just got to wait for this to happen. And it always happens, you know, when you're trying to show it off, it doesn't work right. Every other test I work, it does it really quick. Don't understand it. I don't know. Let's eat a little bit here. Anyway, it seems to be working fine once he does this particular thing. So the next step we're going to work on is the villager weakening, and then the... There he goes. There it goes. See? He's going to die, of course. But he's already been turned into a zombie villager. That's what we wanted to see. So this process would go by a weakening, like weakness potions, and then a place where we can cure them. So I'm going to go back to my main base, and I'm going to go and get some materials that we need for this next part of the process. I just gathered up the resources that I think I need. Of course, we're going to need pumpkins and melons, so I have those here so that we can do some trades when we need to. And then in here, I packed up some emeralds also for trades, and then some of the materials to make the potions that we need, and I brought the brewing stand and some other things. So we're going to go back over there with these resources and start building. The next station we're going to do is the weakness potion, where it throws weakness potion at the zombie villager now. So we're going to go right here, and we're going to have to detect when it gets here. Okay, so let's do a detector rail. And when we throw the weakness potion, we have to have something to hit against. So we're going to hit it against this glass, okay? So now we want this to be right here, but we want to be, it can be right there, actually. It doesn't matter where it is as long as it's close. So let's see, let's put this dispenser right here. And if we go underneath here, we should be able to take a redstone output into a block. Put a block right here. Just doing this on the fly. Hopefully this works. Okay, and that should work. Now let's see if we hear it click if we put a cart on the rail. We do hear it click. That means it should work with that. Okay, so let's grab that back. And then when it comes off of there, we'll put another rail. And then it should go on to the next station, which we'll have to build in a second. But before we do that, I'd like to get some this filled up with some weakness potions. So we're going to do some brewing after I sleep. To make the splashness weakness potion, it's really easy. You fill up some bottles with water, and you put them in here. Okay, there they are. And now you have to make fermented spider eyes, and that is really easy. It takes spider eyes, it takes sugar, and it takes brown mushrooms. And there we go. You have those. So you put one of those in here. And now they are potions of weakness, but we want them to be splashed, so we just add a bit of gunpowder. And there we have 3 potions of splash potions of weakness. Excellent. I think it's time for another test. I've put in the 3 weakness potions right here, so we're going to see if this works. I worry about the cats getting in the way, but we'll see how this works. I also put a cover over here so that the zombie doesn't get killed. So it should go past this, be weakened, and we should be able to give it the golden apple to cure it. We'll make a curing station in a little bit if this works. Okay, so we're going to do another test. Here we go. Picked up a villager. Should go over here. Let's see if he gets hit right away. Come on. Hit right away. And there he's hit. He was dispatched. And he has the weakness effect. You can see all the sparkles. And if I do the golden apple... Yes, this worked. Okay, so this section worked great. So now we need to make the actual curing station. Let's get that started. The cart will be coming off in this direction, but then it'll stop. I can cure the zombie villager. And then once they're cured, I want them to automatically go back and around. So we got to do this curve part first, okay? So we're going to do that right now here. I definitely want to have a rail here. I got to get a rail right here and have it curved. And then I'm going to put a rail right here. Now what this does is the cart will go through and it sees this curve and it wants to go the same direction. So it'll go here, okay? And then when we're done, this will power it back around, but the curve will make the cart go that way, okay? So we're going to have it right here is where we want to have the place where the zombie villager ends up. That's the square we want, and we're going to start to make a mechanism here that will check for them when they get cured and then move them onward, okay? So if they are standing there, we want to have a block. Let's think about this. We want to have a repeater going into that to power that, and we want a couple of ticks on that, I would assume. And we want to have another block here with some redstone. I'm kind of doing this backwards, actually. Let's just do this a little bit differently here. We'll put a block on top of here. I need to have an observer and some string. I want the string to be right here. And I want the observer to see that string and pass that into a block right here. I think that this should probably be a repeater here. And I'll put a block up here. Come on. There we go. And a repeater. And I think that will do it. So if a cart, do I have a cart on me? If a cart is right here and something triggers the string, let's see, how can I do this without touching the cart? Well, let's just take out the, we'll take out the string. It does dispatch the cart. So that's good. It didn't last very long though. That's part of a problem. I think we got to figure this out. But that's the general idea. So hopefully when this all goes through, it'll go here. And then from there, we go to our first station. So I want to build up this right here, test it out, and make sure I get that station done. Because I have a little bit of a project for this. Before I run this test, I want to put up some iron bars here because the wiki says that the zombie villagers during every tick will look for iron bars. And if there is one, there is a chance that it could make the cure process go faster. And it has to be the number of bars, so we're going to put a bunch of these in here. I can leave that torch right there, I think. For now, just putting a bunch of bars. Oh, not there. That traps me in. I don't want to be trapped. And also, besides the number of bars, it also reads that there is, if you have a bed. So we're going to do this right here, and I'm also going to put a bed back here. Okay, and so let me go get a golden apple. All the way back at my base. And now let's test this out. Okay, we're pushing the button. Villager gets pulled up. It goes over here. And he should get attacked, which of course we know that sometimes happens and sometimes doesn't. Now I gotta wait again. And there he's converted. He got hit by the weakness potion. You can see the effects. And now we will cure. And now we wait. We wait for him to get cured, and when it does, it should detect this and dispatch him, and he should go around the corner, and we should see him on the other side. So we'll just wait here for just a little bit and see. And now he's cured and dispatched, just like that. That is awesome. It worked fantastic. So here he is. He's a cured villager. And now he should be able to give us traits. We're going to extend this so it goes over a little bit and get to a station. So that worked out fantastic. Okay, let's move on. So next we need to make a station here so we can try to do their trades and see what they're going to be using. And for the first part, I'm going to use a Fletcher because I think making these potions here, these splash potions of weakness, are a pain. I think that if we got some of the weakness arrows, that would be kind of good, but we need to have a Fletcher for that. So first of all, I'm going to set down the Fletcher table right here, and I'm going to make the track that we have when we get rid of them or move them onward. It's going to be like right there. I'm going to put a button on the front of that track, or sorry, front of the fletching station, and you can see that powers that up. That's really nice. Now I want this track to continue to curve and go into this track right here. And that changed that, and I don't want that, so we'll have to fix that in just a second. But basically, I want this then to go here, and this should not go there. It should go right against this. No, I want this track to be going this way. There we go. Okay. So this should push them around to here. This is where we will do our trades and we'll say, hey, what are you doing? And when we like it or we don't like it, we'll push this button. Right now, I'm probably going to be disposing of a lot of guys because the odds of getting the correct Fletcher right away are low. So I'll probably have some sort of pit or here. I'll just kill them off. But when I find one that I like, I'll make sure that they get saved. And then that guy will then be our trader for the fletching arrows. Let me finish this up here real quick. I pushed the guy that we had back there around and immediately he became a Fletcher. So now we have to do some trades, and this is where it starts. I'm going to have to keep trading and trading with these types of guys until we get one that has the arrow trade. You can see here, though, if we have some emeralds, so let's get some of those. We've got to unlock trades. This is going to take a while. Hopefully he will unlock, and then we'll get some more trades, and we're going to do this over and over and over again. So this is going to be what we're doing. I'm going to keep count, though, of how many Fletchers we go through. I think when I was watching a video of Iskal 85's, that he did 100 and, I don't know, 40 or 50 of them. I want to see how many it takes me before we get the right guy, okay? So you can see we're getting more stuff. And look at this. You can see the lower trade. For 1 emerald, we can get a bow. So that is awesome. Let me do some trading with this guy and see if we can get any type of, well, the weakness arrow. This guy's first trades are all the way done. And you can see here at the bottom, I did get the arrow of swiftness. Now, I don't need an arrow of swiftness. So this guy is going to be dispatched to be killed. Bye-bye. And that didn't last long enough. Oh, lots of experience. That's cool. But anyway, I will go over here. I'll put 1 down in this corner. That means I have tried once. And this will be the way I count up the villagers that I use, trying to get the weakness arrow. So I'm going to keep on doing this, guys. So I'll go over here. I'll just go over and dispatch another one of these guys over here. And we'll go through the entire process. So here we go. The system almost works perfectly now. This is fantastic. I have to get ready with a golden apple. There it is. And I don't know when this is going to happen. There it goes. See, there he goes across. Gets hit with a splashness potion. And I cure him. Now, he is getting hit by some sunlight, so I really need to have something over here to stop that. And I also need to make a bunch more of these weakness potions because I'm out. So let me do all of that, and let me start working on getting some Fletchers. I'll see how many this takes. This will be fun. I am real excited, guys, because this guy here, he has arrows of weakness, which is awesome. Now, I don't want him to die. I'm going to put some blocks there, fill in this hole before I do anything else so that make sure he doesn't fall into the fire and die. Okay, that's good. So that's there. He's safe now. This is going to be our guy for the arrows of weakness, and this is pretty awesome. Now, how long did it take me to do this? Well, I've gone through a total of 11 villagers. So Iskal did it in 100 and something. I did it in 11. I got lucky, and that's pretty good. So let's buy up some of these arrows while we can here. It takes looks like it was 1 emerald and 5 arrows. I have a bunch of arrows somewhere here. Here we go. So let's buy up some arrows of weakness really quick here. And that is awesome. Right there, that's 60 different villagers we can convert. I mean, how many villagers are we going to really need, right? So the next step here is I've been using these weakness potions. I want to convert this over to using the weakness arrows, okay? So I'm going to go get the materials for that and do that next. So now I have to work in a way here to get the arrow to shoot them. And I think what I'm going to do is have the cart go back a ways, pass in front of a detector rail, and then come back this way. And while it's coming back this way, have a dispenser shoot the arrow out. So, and then, of course, turn the other direction. So we're going to take this out here. That can stay there. We want this to probably be powered here, like this. We're going to have to go into this wall a little bit. That's okay, though. We can fix this wall. It'll look fine with we can put some shrubberies or whatever we want out here. We want it to, let's think here. We want to go across a detector rail. And then I'm going to put this down here for now. We want to go back. Oops. Go back that way and hook in with that track. Like that. And then, of course, the curves. There we go. And we want this to be powered. We need to make a redstone torch. We'll put right here. So now, right here, I think we want to have a... let's see here. Let me open up another piece of this wall so I can get through. We're going to want to have, probably right here on top of this, we're going to have a dispenser, okay? So it's got to shoot out that way and should hit them as they go by that direction. So how do we trigger this then? Well, we're going to have to, let's see, we're going to put probably some redstone on that. We're just trying to figure this out. I'm trying to do this on the fly. Probably need a repeater and some redstone dust up there. I think. We'll see. Okay. I need to get a cart to test with really quick, and the only cart I have is not on me. Maybe there's one over here in my storage. There's a cart. I wanted to see if this is on here. If we hear a click for the dispenser, we do. So that means that'll work. Get rid of that. Okay, so that should work. And of course, we got to cover it over with some material here so that they don't get cooked by the sunlight. And that should, I think, do it. Let's put this in here. Let's get rid of this leaf block. And we'll do that. And of course, I'll figure out and doctor it on the other side. So that should, I think, work. Let's go get those arrows of weakness and let's try this out, okay? So where are the arrows of weakness? I bought a bunch of those. Let's go load it up. And we'll have to try to keep this loaded, but, you know, it shouldn't have to load it that many times. So there we go. And now we're going to try this out. Hopefully this will work. And we'll be able to... Oh, I got to move this guy out, too, first. Let's move him along. There we go. And let's go and get another guy. Do a quick test here. Okay, so he's going across. Should get converted pretty quick. Of course, it doesn't. There he goes. I should get hit by the arrow here. Oh, I didn't power it. Oh, I forgot something. We need a redstone torch to power that track. And of course, he's going to hit me and hurt me as I go by here, but that can't be helped. Put that right there. And can I get you moving? Did that not move you? Okay, does he get hit? I can't tell if he got hit or not. I think it maybe hit me. Okay, I'll have to do another test then. Let's run this test again. There it goes across. Should get converted. As soon as it goes, there it goes. He should get hit. And he did get hit. He's got the little sparkles that shows that he is hurt. And then we go in here. We got to grab some golden apples and we will cure him. Just like that. So that should work. That's excellent. Now I moved the guy out of here so that I can put him over here so I can save him for later. So this system is, I think, good to go. I'm liking this a lot. Now we got to make it look a little better. Maybe we should do that right now. Well, that's as much as I could get done yesterday. It's now the next morning. I just woke up and I knew I had to get this video out. So I'm here showing you what I did here. I don't know what I'm going to do with this corner. I might make this come out a little bit more and make a nice wall. I wanted to make it kind of like a barrier between the two different sections here. The iron farm and the villager breeder and the curing area. Okay, but so if we press this button here, again, we're going to do this one more time. They go up there. You can kind of see them going across. I tried to make it so that you could see that. I put a tower over this to make it go a little higher. I thought that looked kind of cool because we have to go a little higher to make it so that they don't get burned, right? He's already over here. Wow, that is really fast. Okay. Let's grab a golden apples and let's cure them real quick. Just like that. So, I mean, everything worked on this process, which is amazing. Uh-oh, this guy's here. Let's get him out of the way. There. And I haven't done anything with this yet, but I plan on making this a little bit better. But, you know, it's a functioning system for me. I think that's fantastic. So, yeah, I like it. I do like it. I got to do a little more, and we do have to do in here a villager trading area, and that'll probably be in the next episode. So that'll be fun, too. I'm looking forward to it. I sure hope you do like this. Hey, if you do like this video, please click that like button. If you have any comments, put them down in the comment section. And if you'd like to be notified of the videos that I produce, please subscribe to this channel. And don't forget to hit the little bell icon so you get all the notifications, okay? Thanks. Have a great day. Bye-bye.